those attitudes. I said, attitudes can be objective, can be subjective, they can be predominantly subjective or predominantly objective. We need to have predominantly objective attitudes. To command these attitudes, one has to understand the nature of means and ends. We have certain understanding. We think if we do this, this will happen. If you heat the water, it will boil. Heating the water is sadhanam, means, and achieving the end is the boiling water. With the boiling water, we can achieve other things also. So these means and ends, when we know, we can accomplish different ends, employing different means. A plane takes off and lands. So we employ means to achieve the end called takeoff, and there is an end to achieve, that is landing. And between this action that we do, effort we make, and the end to be achieved, there is connection. This connection is what we call sambandha. The means is known to us as sadhanam. The end is sadhyam. This knowledge we have. We need to know something more. It's not enough that we know this is the means, this is the end, because sometimes we don't achieve the end in spite of our knowledge of means and ends. This is what we say, we don't call all the shots. So we can safely say one has a choice to employ a means expecting an end. This is what we call karma adhikara. Adhikara, choice, freedom. One can do maybe a given action to achieve a given end, or a series of different actions to achieve a given end. In this, I have total freedom. Honestly, I must have total freedom. it will be wonderful to enjoy that total freedom to do or not to do. I don't allow myself to any pressure, either from within or from without, to do or not to do. That takes tremendous freedom. We will discuss about that freedom later. Here, this much we understand, that I have a choice over my action. The choice in different degrees. One people have, one can command. Then once action performed, the result is taken care of. So between the action, means and the end, the sambandha is already given. I have no choice over that. I can't change this sambandha. This sambandha we cannot change. We can only understand this sambandha, this relationship, this connection between an action and its result. This understanding is not enough, is the understanding we need to know. Just because I know the means, I employ the means, the end is going to come, it is anybody's guess. And therefore, that I have a choice over all my actions is my privilege. But once action performed, the result is taken care of by the laws. The laws also, we do not know all of them. The laws that we know are some, and our knowledge is incomplete. I don't think it is ever going to be complete. We don't need that also. But we can improve. Whatever we know, we can improve. The various laws that govern action and its result. Now, in our heritage, a certain knowledge we have received and preserved and handed over. And this is, since a human being has this freedom to do, one can abuse this freedom. One can use this freedom. One can disuse this freedom also. When I use this freedom to do or not to do, I have a certain space. Inside I have a certain space. It's a new way of saying it. It is nothing but the capacity to deliberately choose an action or an undertaking. Desires are many. They can pass as fancies if I don't have any truck with them. If I don't back them up, they pass away. But the ones that I choose to fulfill are responsible for my undertakings. There again, all the way I enjoy freedom. I can do this, I can change. All the way I enjoy this freedom. My commitment to one particular plan need not be so sacred that I can't change the plan. That is, I lose to my own plan. I lose my freedom to my own plan. I must enjoy the freedom all the way. A capacity to revise the plan. In the wake of better understanding of means and ends, in the process of achieving something, I learn much more than what I knew before undertaking. I thought this would be enough. But while doing, I begin to understand various things. So I revise my plans. That means I enjoy the freedom all the way. In this alone I have choice. I should exercise my choice. This is what we say karma adhikara. No phala adhikara. This is very important to know that I am not totally responsible for the result, the outcome. I am totally responsible for my action, for my planning. I take responsibility. But the outcome, I am not totally responsible because I don't know. I don't know all that is there. And therefore, it is important for us to understand that karmani eva adhikaraha. I have choice only with reference to action, effort, planning, revising the plan, keep doing, perseverance. In all this I have choice. But the result depends upon a lot of things. And what I have said, received one special something. There is among the laws, various laws, one law, that is the law of my own past actions, called karma. We do not know what exactly is responsible for me to just miss the bus, even though I did everything. So this missing the bus is always there. So we say, in all cultures, by a word we say this, the hidden variable, a word equivalent to luck and bad luck, correct? Everybody has it. Everybody must have it. In every dialect, it must be there. A primitive man went out to get some food, and he went out, he got food, hunting perhaps. And then another day he was not lucky, one day he was lucky. So he had to say, the primitive man had to say, I came back. Somebody asked him, his family people perhaps, asked him, how come you come back? I was lucky. And how come today you didn't come back? So many whole day you were out. What happened? I was not lucky. He has to say in his own language. You know, the primitive man's language, whatever that language, he has got to say, I was lucky, I was not lucky. This is true. This our masters have handed over. This they recognized and handed over their recognition, that knowledge. The knowledge is there is such a law called the law of karma. It is based upon your choice. One side of the law is the law of dharma. We will talk about that later. The law of dharma. The other side is the law of karma. If there is no law of dharma, there is no law of karma. If there is a law of dharma, there must be a law of karma. Implications we will analyze later. Therefore, I should take into account that there are many reasons for my not getting what I wanted, or getting more than what I wanted, or equal to my expectation, or less than or opposite, I said. For all this, there are laws we should recognize. That I don't know all of them. We try to understand, we keep trying to know, but still we will be left with the limitation that there are hidden variables. And therefore, I have a choice over action, no choice over the result, because this is governed by certain laws, the laws that are not my making. To extend this understanding is to also see where exactly my freedom ends, where exactly I should see the scheme that obtains, holds a certain order. I must understand that. If I look at myself in the scheme of things, we call it as Jagat, I said before. So in this scheme of things, I find everything is given. What is it that I really produce of my own will, of my own effort in this scheme? If I analyze, it is not very difficult to understand. Everything is given honestly. Means and ends are given. and the scheme in which these means and ends obtained, given, the whole Jagat, the various forces that are there, given, laws are given, the laws of what we call that, the laws of gravitation, the forces, strong force, weak force, electromagnetic force, all the forces are given. Then in our own solar system, the sun is given, and that it is emitting this light and heat that is given, and the earth is going round the sun is given, and the earth is going, is circling around the sun, itself rotating, given, and there is a tilt also given. All this give rise to varieties of phenomena. Everything is given. That I need to be born. So through parents, there is also I need to have parents is given. And that I am born as a baby, given. That this body is capable of growing into an adult, given. And it is subject to old age, etc., and death, given. And within a certain range, I can handle this body in a certain way, given. It's subject to illness, given. And the illness can be cured also, given. And between this, what you call, this particular medicine, and the cure, well, there is a sambandha that is given. We need to know. Nothing is really produced, is given. Then that I have a body which needs energy, bioenergy, given. Food is given. I need to eat, given. I need to breathe, given. The whole thing is given. The plants and trees breathe, they need carbon dioxide. They breathe out oxygen. I need oxygen, I breathe out carbon dioxide. Well, it's all given. That my body consists of different parts. Different parts means each one of them in the body scheme plays a significant role. It's all given. The glands, the organs like kidneys and liver, lungs and heart, the brain left and right, eyes and ears, all are given. In fact, that I can talk to you and you can see me. This is also a possibility achieved. It was once upon a time just a possibility. Then afterwards we reduced this possibility into realities. And therefore now everything is given. We need to see this, what is the significance of this topic? Well, we will see when we meet next. Thank you. I said, everything is given. The scheme of things, what we call Jagat, is given. And for me to understand the Jagat, perceive the Jagat, senses are given, mind is